just need to know, since I would like to learn things and fix them up at times. But yeah, I'm still learning the basics. I did get like one of those waveform visualizers so I can see how loud things are. Sometimes I can't really see the other screen because I am doing this in a closet, so it's not like I have to do this. Heat of my PC is live here. But yeah, let's begin with describe as the first green text of the day. Let's see, let's go with the first one today. I need to put this in a file. Grab my files. I will. Thank you. Thank you. Is this better? I increased the volume myself. My mic and stuff. I recently did the rearrangements of my mic and fixed the gain a little. So I think it's a little bit better than what I had last night. Hoping. But yeah. Alright, so let's switch over. Yeah. First green text of the day we'll be reading is a non. This one. Crashing on couch at friend's house, trying to sleep. Hear him talking on the phone in the other room. Sounds like he's having phone sex. He farts loudly. Did you hear that, baby? Do you like it when Dad's shitty? When Daddy shits himself? No, I'm naked, so it went all over the chair. It's not the same one from the fajita last night. My friend is sleeping on that one. I quickly get up and leave. Go home and take 20 boiling showers. Still haven't replied to any of his texts and calls. Fuck! What the fuck? That is one shitty friend. Shitty. God damn it. You know, this also reminds me of Amber Turd. Oh god, I hate myself. But yeah, I'll move this to the side for now. Yeah, it's terrible. The second, let's see. I like to read these green texts on like on B and stuff. They're awful. Alright, let's do the second one. I'm gonna move this. Actually, I can just change this. Yeah, they are really nice to read through. Alright, second one today. Go in public. See guys that are uglier than me with girlfriends. See with guys that are more out of shape than me with girlfriends. See guys who are worse dressed than me with girlfriends. Even see guys that are shorter than me that have girlfriends. Is self-improvement pointless? I feel like I'm just cursed to be alone forever. Even though I have so much going for me, that I can't seem to attract a woman. Even though there are inferior men that seem to have no problem doing so. Anonymous replies, "You forgot the part about self-improvement where you actually work on your personality." Oof, indeed. Oof. That one's a stinger. That's a stinger right there. Don needs to work on himself before he. But at the same time, even serial killers can lure women. Like Ted Bundy. Charm is an essential skill in life, and you kind of need it. I like to believe so. Honestly, man needs to get some funk out of his system. He goes out to get the funk. Please read the Bible. I could technically read the Bible for you guys. Let's see. Bible quotes. Alright, so let's see. If we look up Genesis 20:12, we look up, "She is, truthfully, my sister, my father's daughter, but my mother's daughter. She is now my wife." Or we can look up Deuteronomy 27:22. "Cursed is anyone who has sex with his sister, whether his father's daughter or his mother's daughter." We can also go for Genesis 12:13, where Abraham says, "Say, I pray thee, thou art my sister, that it may well be for thy sake, and my sister shall live because of thy." Yeah, all these are incest quotes from the Bible. There's a lot of them. Let's see. I got a couple more of these if you want. For example, Deuteronomy 23:1. "He whose testicles are crushed, or whose male member has been cut off, shall not enter the assembly of the Lord." So, if you get your dick cut off, you're not allowed to be a Christian. Kinda fucked. Or Catholic, I don't know. I'm not actually religious, actually. Another one here. Genesis 11:1-9. "Mankind was at peace, so God created races and languages to ensure conflict and strife amongst men." Hey, God, that's kind of fucked. Kinda fucked. I understand that, yeah, races and languages need to exist, but at the same time, conflict's a dick thing to do. This is why shit like the Holocaust happens. Proverbs 26, 18 to 19. As a man went who casteth firebrands, arrows, and death, so is the man who deceiveth thy neighbor in saint. Am I not from sport? This one means, oh, it's a prank. It's the first instance of, guy, it's just a prank, bro. It's a prank. It's just a prank. Let me find that picture. It's just a prank, bro. This is a prank, bro. Damn, why haven't the children... Why haven't the children librarians haven't hired Ina's talents and read-alouds? I honestly used to do read-alouds when I was like around a kid or a teenager. I would do them for like auto readings and stuff. The reason why I didn't do them because I was very self-conscious at the time. I don't really like to go outside. Then we get some water. If another Bible quote we can read is early in the morning as hello. We're reading Bible quotes for some reason. Because you guys are you guys are asking me about Bible quotes. So, let's see. Let's go off with another quote here. Matthew 21:18 to 22. Early in the morning, as Jesus was on his way back to the city, he was hungry. Seeing a fig tree on the side of the road, he went up to it and found nothing but except leaves. And then he said to it, "May you never bear fruit again." Immediately, the tree withered. Jesus fucking Christ, Jesus. It's like going into someone and says, "I hope you don't breed." Gotta fuck. It's like Jesus just went up to a fig tree and just said, "Go fuck yourself and die." Yeah, average 4 viewers. That's better than last week. Should we keep doing these, or should we move on to another green text? Green text, okay. Let's see, what's the next one here? Alright, this one today is... There are people in this world who can get off to bikini pics and don't have to watch Japanese businesswomen kick a guy in the nuts to get off. Anon, there are those who use their imagination. We can describe those as photographic memory motherfuckers. That's pretty vanilla. If you're interested in the BGM soundtrack, I like it's called Imagination by Technotrain. I like it. It's a very nice song. I'll likely change it up later for something else. Maybe something from Double Saga. It's like, I'm not gonna be making money, so. Alright, the next awful one we got here is about a furry. If you don't like furries, this might be bad for you. This one says, be a freelance writer. Have one client who's a furry. Like, hardcore, fucked up, stereotypical nasty-ass furry. He often comes to me to write fanfics for him, involving his persona. So sees in other fictional characters. He incorporates every fur fag fetish under the sun. Farts, gay, scat, NTR, cock and ball torture, ball busting, amputation, abuse, vomit, incest, more, and everything between. He incorporates every fur. I just charged him like $300 for every 900 words. Some of these fanfics are like dozens of pages in length. Said furries are somehow rich. Fucks. He actually pays them in front for them. Let me illiterate. This guy pays me literal thousands of dollars to keep writing this smut for him. Majority of my income comes from him. If I dropped him as a client, I would be broke. I hate my fucking existence. You know, I thought I was bad. I'm pretty vanilla. I'm just saying, that's like $3 per... 3 words a dollar. Like $3. Jesus. That's a well above the industry standard, I like to mention that. What the fuck is... Okay. Amputation. I'm more interested in what the hell is amputation about. Oh, what? How do you get off the amputation? It's like... What? You want to be a doormat? Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, I don't think I want to know. I don't think I could know. Let's be honest. But yeah. See, honestly, this is totally plausible. If you do a lot of commissions, I know this one artist. I love this artist. I feel bad for him at times because I usually ask him for, like, dudes and stuff, but fuck, he draws really well. I love his work. Just saying, furries are what we describe as, they make a real buck. They somehow make a lot of money. Like, there's this one guy who draws, like, or, like, makes, like, a bunch of videos, or, like, makes all these content about Bayleaf, the Pokemon from Pokemon, you know. Yes, yes, the floor is made of floor. But I'm just saying. I'm saying that, like, this guy would spend thousands of dollars. Let me look him up. Bayleaf, Pokemon, furry commissioner. I don't know what his name is. Like, is he? It's like Eco Bay. Yeah, there's this guy named I don't know. I can't find him, but there's this one guy who makes so many of these videos, or he makes all these commissions of just Bayleaf. And this guy would spend like thousands of dollars for like really good artwork, but at the same time, some of it's really like R18. And I'm like, damn, I thought I was weird. But yeah. Let's continue on the next one. Next one is Anon is a magician. Hey! Check out this magic trick I can do. I stay in bed all day. I eat like shit. I don't exercise. Don't talk to friends. I have no real hobbies. Ta-da! I'm depressed. Honestly, when I was about to read this, I was like, I have to double check the lines, and it just said, I thought it would just say, stay in bed all day and shit. Give me a second. Sorry, I had to cough for a second because my throat got really parched. But yeah, it's kind of cursed. Oh, this one's about D&D, so what? You play that. I do run D&D if you're interested. No COVID, stream rules. I've actually got COVID like 4 times before. I got it back when it first started. My grandpa got COVID because of me. My mother got COVID because of me the next time. My grandpa got COVID again because of me. Yeah, I had the worst immune system of all time. Like, holy shit, like, God wants me dead. He really wants me dead. But the next one is... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. A fantasy RPG game with dozens of races. Race, human. White. Sex, male. Class, knight with longsword. Time to game! Kinda like every Dark Souls game, if you understand. Like every Soulsborne game. Like every Soulsborne game. It's like, jeez. Yeah, to be honest, it's just every Soulsborne. Like, if you pull up like some sort of like greentext, I kind of smile that I always make a human. Yeah, I also make humans all the time. Like, I got some of my other characters. Let me pull them up. I got a character I made. Let me go find her. I had this human character. Let me go find her. I need to find her file somewhere. I keep them under a commissions folder. I just have to find them. Character I have. Yeah, found her. Like, I have this one commission character, and it's sorry, big file. It's a big ass file, let's be honest. It's a really big file. Around like a 5K file. I'll put her in the background. Yeah, I like this human character named just Aura. She's a human. Absolutely a normal person. She uses the gun. She's just Doomslayer. I don't play in that game anymore because that game was actually really bad for me, like mentally. Mentally, that was a nightmare to go through. But I'll just keep her here right here. If you're interested. honestly, she is a really cute design. I don't actually have any. I actually have the other artworks. I kind of do have a little bit of other artworks, but it's mostly just her in headphones. I left the game later on because it was not meant to be good for me. Like she was not. Well, yeah, she hated demons. The reason why I kind of got booted for the game was mostly because I really played into the demon hatred. Bad idea, but you know, you always can learn. I think. Ooh, a non discovers the problem of rolling stats. I don't even know if this one's allowed. Bet this one's big. This one's a big file. Honestly, it'll be easier if we just read this step by step. Because, like, heck, this is a big ass file. Let's go off for this for now. Go off for this for now. Sorry, chat. We're gonna have to put you over here. This bit. Roll for stats. Get shitty results. Leave game without saying why. Roll for stats. Get great results. Leave game without saying why. Caffeine punch. Oh, I love those memes. I'm gonna be honest. I love those memes. Another one. Roll for stats. Imagine a bunch of fun characters with shit stats. Get 2 17s, a 15, a 13, a 12, and an 8. No idea what to do with that. Leave game without saying why. Roll average stats. System is so badly designed that it's unplayable if you don't roll very well. Leave game without asking why. Some games are really like that. I want to say D&D. With their newer classes, yeah, you can totally just get away with having a shit casting stat, but I don't recommend it. I don't think it's really good that you can do that with Pathfinder. Roll for stats. DM says that's not how this game works. DM says we use point buy anyway. Throw dice at DM for being a shitter and walk away. Yeah, honestly, I used to like throwing stats. I would do a method called roll twice and take the 3 highest and 3 lowest numbers. You gotta have a 16 in stat to be good, honestly. At least a 16, like at least a 16 strength would be really good to have. Like if you're like a rogue, yeah, I would say put that like 14 or 12 strength. That's because you're a dex fighter. You know what I mean? You're gonna be using dex to hit, but you're gonna, you know, and besides you're gonna be rolling like 5d6 damage, so the dice are gonna be where your biggest numbers are, not your actual damage numbers. I'm just saying. Secondly, oh, god damn it, there's a fly in my room. If you roll for stats, get shitty results. Take insane risks to kill my character. Rogues, in a couple other classes, I think the Solarian uses, from Starfighter, they use charisma to attack. Or the Hexblade from D&D. Hexblades did not exist in other editions. I could be wrong about that, but I've only played 4th and 5th edition. I did play a bit of first edition. You know, AD&D Classic, Tomb of Horrors. My first game was about them. I was playing with them. My friend had a friend. I believe if I use a name, let's go with Zachary. Yeah, let's go with that. It's not his actual name, but you know. With that in mind, he taught me how to play D&D First Edition. The first scenario that he put me in was that I played a wizard. It was this little short fuck. I didn't really have a picture of him, but he was the short fuck wizard. I think it was like a kinder. Yeah, you ever heard of a kinder? Let me pull a picture. Kinder. No, not the chocolate. Race. It was just race called the Kinder, and these are like from D&D like first or second edition, and what they would be like, they're basically be like the Hobbit. You know what a Hobbit is? You know, from Lord of the Rings. Yeah. So they had like abilities where they could like. How do I describe it? They had really good luck and stuff. Not luck. Like magical skills. But yeah, they were like hobbits, and what happened is that so we got in this little fight. The first game I was in, and he was GMing it, and he was like, and Zachary was like, yeah, we got a new wizard. I was like, wizards have like a D4 hit dice, and after level 10, you get 1 hit point per level up. So you were fucked. Either way. So what happened is that we were in a fight. We were fighting him on the wall, and we were like, and the GM was like, he has like the town guards, give all these people these blowguns. It's like, and they're like, my character's like, what? What are these blowguns? And he was like, yeah, just watch. Just put a pebble in it and watch. I think he was a dwarf cleric or something like that. Decided to do it first, and then what happens is, as he blows onto the dart, the bow dart becomes a fireball and fires at the giant, exploding it and doing like 10d6 damage. Like, oh shit, oh god. And then we had this whole fight, and we nearly lost. I believe our cleric, our orc warrior, and I believe our human rogue got fucking vanquished. Absolutely destroyed. Survived the encounter, but we were not able to keep those bowguards. And that was my first time learning from playing D&D. But yeah. There's a fly in my room and he's annoying. I don't want to think about it. I play a lot of like dungeons and dragons. Well, technically I don't play it as much anymore because I'm more of a GM. GMing is more my thing. Like some of this, I don't actually play 5th edition that much, if I like to believe so. Like I only play like one 5th edition game. It's not really good, but you know, it's like I feel like the game is like every NPC is like an asshole. I just don't feel like I'm comfortable with that. But yeah, I'm just saying. Secondly, let's go back to reading some greentexts for the time being. I'm playing in 3 D&D games right now. Ooh, that's interesting. I really am interested. I got a couple other characters in it. Oh, I do GM on the side. I will be GMing Konosuba soon, with my IRL friends. I believe his name, if you're interested, please give him a follow. I think his name is XP X XP 626 Stitch. I'll write his name in the chat. Yeah. I will be GMing for him and his friends. We will be doing a stream, like a full-on stream, where about me GMing Konosuba. You heard about Konosuba system? That's an interesting one. You know Konosuba the game, right? Konosuba the show. Yeah, they made a Konosuba RPG some time ago. It's like, I really liked it. Let me show a picture. Let me get rid of this one. Just put this on the side. And, yeah. Looks really interesting. My friend is literally Aqua. That's amazing. Like Aqua as in she's really useless in stats, or is she like an Oracle cleric or something? Like an Elrigger? Like she's like some sort of like water cleric. That's cool. Do water clerics exist in D&D? I gotta look that up. Water cleric. There isn't a water cleric in D&D. That's weird. In 5th edition, at least. I thought that was in a thing, like... It's in 3.5, I believe. Yeah, it's in 3.5, where water clerics are a thing. Where you can learn things like Obscuring Mists, Fog Cloud, and Water Breathing. Or maybe you can get Ice Storm. That's a cool spell. How much damage does that do? Yeah, don't you gotta be like level 5 or something to get that spell? Oh, she acts like she's Aqua. That's different. I thought you were like, it's actually Aqua because like, she does like water magic and stuff. It's always an interesting read too. Like look at the art for like Ice Storm. That's cool. It's just like showing a bunch of spears and stuff. Yeah. Just saying. Reading turns into a table or a top right. Yeah, okay, let's go back. Yeah, you right. I haven't... That's an NSA work? Nope. I'm looking through my folder, that's why. Ooh, this one's kinda hard. Let's go with this one. Oh boy. I don't know if you can read this one, but let's hope you can. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, I get off topic. It's okay. I mean, this is kind of an off-topic stream. I'm gonna be doing this for like an hour or so whatever. After a couple of more of these, we'll be doing a Chris Chat rating if you're interested. Alrighty. Tried to kill myself a few months ago. My parents find out. They don't act considerate and emotional in every way. No. They're just angry. Why? Why would you put that responsibility on us? Do you really want us to see a dead body? They then called the police. I get sent to a suicide world for a few months. Bullshit my way out. Tell them I'm not suicidal anymore. Get out. My parents seem more strict on me. They break into my room even though I pay rent. They start taking away any medication or any knives I have. Literally, I can't get into any arguments with them or disagreement with them for anything. I just threaten to call the police or just tell them I'm dangerous to myself and others. It's gotten to a point where I don't even care about safety anymore. Now it's just power play. Today, I got in an argument with them about the air conditioner. It was too loud in my room, so I tried to turn it down. My dad straight up grabs my arm and tries to physically restrain me. He said he would call the police again and send me a suicide road. I disobey him. Like, I'm fucking 10 years old. I'm stuck here for the rest of my life until I myself. They were a reminder that nobody's really empathetic towards suicidal people. This is the most powerless I felt in my life. I can't get a job, I can't move out, I can't escape, and I can't kill myself. I'm just stuck here every single day, over and over. I can't even take it anymore. I know that if I scream or call myself or hit something, I'll get the cops called on me. Even little things are starting to get set off. I feel like such a beta bitch, being pushed around by my own dad. Honestly, why pay rent to them? If Anon's already making money, like if he does like a side hustle, why don't he just pay rent? Or maybe he has like savings for another job. Kind of fucking dark. Like, if he already makes money on the side, because he says he pays rent, he likely has money on the side, and like likely does a side hustle. Like maybe he does OnlyFans or something. Yeah, I know it's a horrible thing to say, but just saying, he's kind of dark. He could just get a passive enough income and maybe move in with a friend. Maybe he has neat bucks, I don't know. Kinda fucked. Oh. Let's see. Let's see in the next one we go with. Let's go with one more. We can go with one more for now. Oh no. Oh, this one's awful. Oh, we're ready. I'm ready. Dab. If I make a membership, how do you get like emojis in chat? How do you do that? I'm not on Twitch, so I can't like get emojis. I like to have like subscriber emojis. You don't have to pay money, but you can have like emojis and like you can get pictures of like dabbing or something like that. I would be interested in doing that. So what's one more? Be 8 years old. Be 8 years old. Want to know what happens to you poop when you flush it down in the toilet? Shit in a McDonald's Happy Meal toilet. Leave it on the shelf in my closet. A few months later, forget all about the toy. Woken up at 2 a.m. by a loud ass bang, followed by the worst smell of shit imaginable. Parents are also woken up and are panicking. 911 is called. Police arrive and the explosion is traced back to the closet. Closet is open. Shit is everywhere. Suddenly remember that the McDonald's toy. Turns out the McDonald's toy container was airtight and kept in all the gas from the decomposition until the thing reached critical pressure and exploded. My entire second floor smells like shit. My face went. Questionable content, my dear friend. Jesus fucking Christ. Honestly, I don't know what happens to poop. I fucking hate poop. Fucking. I actually find poop posts funny. I don't know why. Let's go with another one. I don't know. I need a moment. Yeah, honestly, I have no like response. I have no response. Thank you for blessing me. All right, the next one is called "Be Me." In health class, have to make PowerPoint about why alcohol is bad. It's 12th grade, so no one cares. Presentation day comes along. No one has done any work. Teacher opens up class file. One project. Labeled. Alcohol. God damn it. God damn it. Alcohol. Give me a second. I get. Give me a second. Second. Sorry, something fell. Something fell in my room. Oh my god. Something fell. Ow. Okay. I'm back. Something fell. Alcohol. Oh, I have this presentation I have to do about cryptocurrency. The issue is that I don't have many people in my life to, like, want to listen to that. I'll do the presentation, but it ain't gonna be good. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be good. Oh, it's worth 100 points, and I'm screwed. It's like my midterm. I'm so screwed. The issue is that I don't have people in my life to listen to it, so I'm gonna miss a good 20% of my grade for that. And the professor gave a 3-week notice, so I totally am screwed. I can't just say I didn't know because I didn't know. What do I just want to tell her? Should I just write a lengthy email that says I don't have friends? Yeah, I can write that. I don't think. Yeah, if I did that, maybe it's just that I can't do it because it actually has my real identity and stuff, my real details. So it's a bad idea. I want to keep everything on the low. I think we'll do one more for the time being. This one's awful. Okay, this one's awful. This one's about Iron Man. I think we're gonna do this last one, and then we're gonna do some Christian stuff. Alright, let's go with this one. Let me try to do my best Tony Stark impression. Jarvis, are you there? At your service, sir. Engage groupie intercourse protocol. Check. Imported Peruvian cocaine. Chopping the fat rails. No dude, sir. Alright, what do you say? I've indeed been pounding my meat all week, sir. Make a load sequence initiated. Do a check on our change threshold and send it to me. As you wish, sir. What the fuck? What's that? Yeah, I think that's the last one today. That's the last one. Let's just do agree. I think that's enough for these. Yeah. I have no like Tony Stark. What the fuck? You know what? Let's actually do a CWC reading if you're interested. You ever heard of Christian Listen Chandler? Let's see if I have any music on him. Let's see if I don't have any music on him. Let's see. Let's see if I have any music for this one. Let's go with this one. Any opinions? I think this is the perfect type of music to read about Chris Chan's love crest. I bet you're like, what the fuck is a love quest? It's like, yeah, okay. We will be beginning Chris Chan's love quest. This is from the CWC wiki. And we're gonna just take out certain parts of the text and we'll be reading through this. Alright, so let's start off with the first one. Alright, yeah, it's kind of a big one, so let's go through this. Chris Chan says, I do not know why I would expect any woman to be attracted to me in public. Chris, in a sudden moment of clarity. Except for the fact that I am handsome. So much for that. The Love Quest, also known as the Sweetheart Search, was the longest realized saga of Christian Western Chandler. His goal was to obtain a girlfriend. The stated purpose of the Love Quest was to meet a woman who would become his true love, solve all his problems, and bear his daughter named Crystal. The Love Quest represented a focused effort to do anything in his power to achieve romantic fulfillment, except of course improving himself. While Chris maintained a belief in waiting for marriage to have sex due to his religious purposes or principles, at least until fully committing to a romantic relationship after at least 3 dates, Chris Chan started moving away from this idea of being faithful as he interacted with a number of fake sweethearts, down to wanting sex from Jackie, first and foremost when he started communicating with her. A way of being open about being in an open relationship where he can sleep with other people rather than a monogamous one. Because of this, Chris's antics diversely is referred to as the Fuck Quest. Over a decade, from 2003 to 2018, the Love Quest was ongoing, with Chris unsurprisingly not making any progress whatsoever to finding a romantic partner. The nearest he has gone to finding a happy ending towards a friend was losing his virginity to a prostitute, which happened out of Chris's fear that he'd go to jail thanks to the Michael Schneider incident, which he ultimately got a slap on the wrist instead of serving hard time. During early 2018, Chris Chan was brainwashed by devious trolls into ending his love quest. He was even told that he was happily married to several of his fictional original characters. Fortunately, that was not the end of the story. As Chris Chan went from believing this marriage to eventually having sex with a very questionable consent from his own mother, which will result in Chris serving hard time. Fuck. 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 Let's go second part. Origins. The background. Did you know this guy is like really well known for this type of stuff? Like holy shitballs. Background. The catalyst of his web class was Christian's encounter with Sarah Hammer, who he had a crush on when he moved during his move back to Walkersville, his romance in Piedmont, Virginia Community College. This occurred during somewhere between June 2000 and October 2003. Sarah was presumably the first woman to have any significance to tell the ever naive Chan that she had a boyfriend. Can't read this very well. Chris was surprised to learn that his childhood gal pal was romantically involved with Les Erie. Is that how you pronounce it? Les Isley? Oh, Les Isley. Upon making this discovery, quickly developed a intense jealousy for Isley, who he didn't even know, and a resentment towards him. It would set his mind in a state for the impending quest. Throughout 2003, Chris passively expressed his longing and envy for throughout 2003, Chris passively expressed his longing and envy by the way of Chris plus Sarah life shares, or BFFs, best friends forever. It is clear that Chris had some point decided Sarah was supposed to be his soulmate, although perhaps not until she learned that she was unavailable, and had difficulty accepting that this would not be a possibility. In 2005, following Sarah's breakup with Isley and hookup with William Spicer, dealt with the situation more publicly in Sonic 2 number 2. This acceptance was stemmed from his turn to a new object of infatuation. See Megan section from below. Kind of cursed. You know, someone has to question who makes these. You ever question these? Like, who actually writes the wiki? I actually don't know who does. According to Chris, the genesis of his love quest was proper on his 21st birthday, 24th February 2003. On this date, he was kicked out of his college English class after a dispute with his teacher. In his Wikipedia biography, Chris claimed his teacher ejected him for simply on account of his autism, which bears no semblance to reality. When asked about it again by a girlfriend, he denies the mention and had made something to be deliberately slandering classmates and making racist remarks. any rate, while waiting for his next class, Chris sat and cried his eyes out, resenting that no one was to comfort him like there was at his graduation. Shortly after, he resolved that he needed a girlfriend. High school graduation? Okay. My graduation sucked. More so, it was like no one actually showed up for my graduation. I walked home. Yeah, I walked home, yeah. Presumably, the connection between these events that Chris felt and ostracized by his punishment, leading to him to recognize that his need for someone would greatly appreciate him unconditionally. However, Chris further states that his web class officially began in 2003, August, suggesting that he waited 6 months to actually execute his plans. We question why he has the right of free speech. That's a good question. Salad days. Upon some point early on in the quest, Chris developed an essentially socially crippling fear that all women, or at least all the women that he likes, has boyfriends. Since his autism causes him to approach social tasks in the bluntest manner possible, it could be just a fear that his initial approach was to walk up to women out of nowhere, frankly ask if they would go out with him. Like, jeez, you really want China so badly. You know, you should, like, do it better. Like, oh, you want to go on a date with someone, you should talk to them first. Like, maybe say, oh, you're cute, go get some coffee or something. Yeah. It could be further inferred that Chris's unrelenting persistence made it extremely difficult for a woman to like to get rid of him, short claiming to have a boyfriend. In any case, Chris nearly lost all his confidence to talking to women, and developed an irrational hatred of boyfriends, or jerks! I.e., all men everywhere, except for himself and his father. Since this time, he's always specified that his potential boyfriend must be a boyfriend-free girl, which is unnecessary outside of some polygamous arrangement. What is he, a pimp? You know, imagine if he was a pimp. Imagine. Let's be a boyfriend-free girl. Actually, there's an actual image of one of his boyfriend-free girls thing. I had a picture of this. It'd be a better thing if he had that. Looks like this. He like made posters and stuff where he says 22 and single, seeking an 18 to 22 single companion. I'm serious. I want an 18 to 22-year-old boyfriend-free woman. I am a sad and only a single. A 22-ounce bottle of Pepsi. What does that mean? A single as a 22-ounce bottle of Pepsi. What does that mean? I don't drink Pepsi. I don't actually like soda that much. I used to drink Coca-Cola as a kid, but you know. 21 single. It's like the number goes up like every year. Sonic Shoe website owner Christian Esther Chandler. He even writes his own email on it. Jesus Christ. One girlfriend, please. I'm a 22-year-old boy seeking an 18-year-old girl. Boyfriend-free girl. I'm lonesome. One boyfriend, one free girlfriend. This coupon is good for receiving one boyfriend-free girl, any desired age. Oh, that's a bad thing. That's a no-no. No-no. redeem this, take this coupon anywhere and present it to any woman there. And explain your wholesome situation to her. Your wholesome situation. Recipient's instructions. Recipient's instructions. After receiving this coupon, if you are of no an 18 to 22-year-old boyfriend-free girl, tell him about yourself or her, and do anything else necessary. No expiration date. This coupon is sponsored by Christian Western Janitor's Sonic 2 website. Doesn't this guy like mass debates the whole time? That's all he does. It's cursed. It's cursed. Like fuck. My God. Dear God. Ooh, the conflict between Mary Lee Walsh. Oh, this one's an interesting read. Some of these I can't show off because they're like R18 as hell. Like I understand like some of them are like it's okay, but like fuck. Some of them are like really bad. I'll read this one out for you guys. Conflict with Mary Lee Walsh. By October 2003, Chris had to put into practice that the only sensible idea to come up was an expensive sitting in the PBCC campus holding a sign that says, "I'm a 21-year-old male seeking a 18 to 21-year-old single female companion." This will be first of many versions of the attraction sign, a vital tool in the love quest for several years to come. Sometime during October, the school's Dean of Student Services, Mary V. Walsh, confronted Chris and confiscated his sign. According to Chris's recollection of the events. Then, in mid-October, quote unquote, Dean of Student Services, Mary D. Walsh, approached me and pulled my sign away from me and told me, "You're not allowed to find true love in here." My heart was shattered for that very moment. Kristen Webster's Wikipedia biography, May 3rd, 2009. What is more far likely in this situation? Walsh probably decided that Chris was making a nuisance of himself and asked him what he was doing. Chris delivered a big confusing monologue about seeking true love, and Walsh likely dismissed the substance of Chris's response by saying, "You can't do that here." Walsh's point of contention was undoubtedly just aside. Whatever Chris may say about it, undaunted by Walsh, Chris simply made a new sign, and a few weeks later, Walsh confronted him again. In late January 2004, Chris revised his strategy, leaving copies of Sonnet 2's new Dash newsletter sewn onto the campus, each one containing a personal ads about himself. By February, Walsh has cracked on Chris again, banning the distribution of News Dash. Owing to the repeated violation of the campus policy, Walsh took Chris to her office to discuss the problems with him. In Chris's own words, "Dad, that B-dog ripped up my notes and all, dragged me to her quarters and talked me down, rudely and hoarsely. I reacted my own attack. She'd been asking me this whole time. I'd been kicked out of the PVC for an entire year, and I had to take anger management classes and see a psychiatrist for a while." Chris, Wikipedia biography, May 3rd, 2009. In the sense of the attack Chris made against Walsh, whether it be physical or me curse me Yana is unknown. It's unsure. It may be doing something. It's pretty serious. They kind of suspended from PVCC. It must be undergo counseling. Timing of this incident is unclear, but Chris cited this to be around 16th September 2004 as the date of suspension. Oh, if you're interested, he had like little business cards. If we were mentioning earlier, he mentioned he had business cards. Let me pull this up. Aina. These business cards would say, I would enjoy the company of a female companion. So if you are or know an 18 to X year old boyfriend free girl, please check out my profile on Match.com. Look up username Solid Shoes CWC. Chris, you can't just do that. You can't do that. You God, that. What the fuck? Oh, this is a really long article. We'll get to like the first half of it and then we'll like stop from here today. This is starting to get really cursed. But yeah, well, let's keep going. I'm actually enjoying reading this very questionable article. I just gotta see these on like a big file. It's just that I have a lot of these, and they're kind of big, a couple thousand pixels. Conflicts with jerk-offs. Is it supposed to be like jerk off as like jerk off? By August 20, 2004, Chris had expanded his quest to other attraction locations besides PVCC, such as Charlottesville Fashion Square. It was here that he attempted a new tactic, and inspired by Excel Saga. What? Laying a red string of fate across the mall floor. This eventually led to a confrontation with the mall security, making this Chris' first encounter with jerk-offs. If you know what the current string of fate is, I think it's like a Japanese thing where like you tie a ring, like a fate. You tie like a red yarn string around one of your fingers, and be like, and then you tie it to like your lover or like your girlfriend or boyfriend or significant other. Be like, yeah, we're connected by soul, by fate. It's an interesting thing. I really like the aesthetic of it. Like, I would do, but I just kind of do it for the aesthetics purposes. By September, Chris had somehow learned that loitering in public places with a sign advertising his services as boyfriend made it look like this. He was trying to sell himself like a new car. But he still managed to miss the point that believed that he could just work to his advantage. Jeez, Chris. He continued to have these confrontations into the mall security until 11 September 2004, when he was arrested and handcuffed and forbidden from entering the mall without one of his parents. But both of its attraction locations denied to him, Chris became more lonely and depressed than usual. In his diary, he expressed interest in asking Santa Claus for a girlfriend, according to emails released by Jackie. Chris was serious, completely serious, until he was 24. Damn. Anna McLaren. By sometime in 2004, Chris expanded his activities in the mall, including pacing around a lot, playing videos on his Game Boy Advance XP. You know, I actually used to own a Game Boy Advance XP. I just like this purple one. I think it was purple. Yeah, I had this purple one. It was like my fa. Yeah, it was it was like the purple one, and that they would give out. What happened is that my father my father and like his friends were like, don't do that. Purple is a bad color. Purple's for girls. Like, yeah, it's a nice color. I remember that I gave my Game Boy to another kid. I think his name was, I don't remember his name, but it was like many years ago. I'm pretty sure by now he's like something else, but I haven't seen it in many years. But like a childhood friend, and I gave it to him on his birthday because his family really wanted a Game Boy. It was like, hey, I'll give you a Game Boy. I have my own one. That was the time where we had, the DS came out. Yeah, so if you know the DS, I had to take this. The thing didn't work anymore, and I would save up money for like a Nintendo DS. 3DS. Yeah, the 3DS came out. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. But yeah. He was apparently infamous towards Anna McLaren and her friends at the time when he worked up the nerve to enter the store. Anna worked up to strike a conversation with her. Anna handled herself as politely as she could while having zero interest in his pathetic romantic overtures, and eventually convinced herself that she was off the market. Despite being one of Chris's oldest friends, Anna would later document in the 2004 incident in the 26 blog post, confirming that despite whatever good qualities she's seeing Chris, deep down she knows he's a few electric hedgehogs short from a chaotic combo. That's a fucking right. That's a fucking thing to write. Hana. On 29, 2005. Ah, fuck, I cannot read this. On 29th March 2005, Chris would regain all full access to the mall. Momentary believed that his prayers had been answered when he was approached by a girl named Hana, a girl who worked at the local Starbucks. I did not know that Starbucks was a thing back then. She invited to Chris to have coffee with him. Chris quickly overreacted and sent a reversal of fortune, calling his mother and showing Hana his entire Sonic Juice Gap book. Oh! Oh, no! Don't do that! Oh, no! Anna McLaren later informed Chris that Hana was simply trolling him for the lulz. In shock, Chris confronted Hana, and she admitted the truth. He ran and screamed, "No!" Apparently, he had made enough scene to get himself banned from the mall again. Subsequently, Chris dramatized the entire story in his comics, where he was able to get the last word exactly the way he could not in real life. Oh, I think this is enough for today. It's like, jeez, this is kind of really bad. Oh, this is really bad. I don't really want to go through this again. I think that's enough for me today. That's enough for me today. So, I think we have enough for today. I think that's enough for me today. I think that's enough. That was very much questionable. Definitely. I I don't think that I don't have any words. I don't. I don't have any words right now. Like I don't have any words right now. So, but yeah, I should do. No problem for the stream. I think this will be the end of the stream today. Well, most of it was very questionable, and a lot of reading, and a lot of random other things. I enjoyed reading for you guys. If you want, I can make those Twitter spaces, and then I can just do like little readings, so like little random posts that you guys sent me. I did enjoy reading for all of you. But I'm just saying. Another person joined the server, and I'm really happy about that. But yeah. But yeah, thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for watching this video. You can see all the little upgrades I've been doing forwards to OBS. It has been a really long and arduous journey, but at the same time, I hope that you've been enjoying all these new additions, like the little waveform visualizer and little accessories I have on myself. I will be doing a full model review soon. Maybe not today, but maybe in the next couple days. But yeah, I'll be posting a VOD or a video on demand soon. With this. I do not know yet, but I would be interested in doing another video. Don't know yet, but what type of video? Tomorrow will be Black Rock Shooter. We'll be continuing that game. Will not be with my friends because, you know, not everyone is really open to the time to play Black Rock Shooter with me. Please remember that my Discord's in the description if you're interested in joining the server. My Twitter's also in the description if you're interested in that, and other sorts of links. I will be adding additional links later on, if you guys want me to. I don't know if I want to add an Instagram or anything yet, because I don't really have any things about it. I do think about adding a TikTok and maybe just doing like little readings and making little sound bites. Would you guys be interested in that? I don't know how TikTok works. I see it like often. Though I do hate certain parts about certain things, but you know, I'm not really good at TikTok. I'm not really good at a lot of things. But yeah, I hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you for everything. Bye. Bye-bye.